Hello, Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon, Rising, excuse me, and North Node. Welcome to Divine Conversations and welcome to your general energy reading for the month of August of 2022 and beyond. Thank you guys for being here. I'm glad to see you. I hope this message, this video, this reading finds you well, yeah? Please keep in mind, Ophiuchus, that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, please understand that this is a timeless reading. This does not have to resonate for you in August of 2022 specifically. Whenever you are guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that's the message for you in that moment. If you guys would like to get more messages for yourself potentially in these readings here on YouTube, then I highly recommend that you get engaged with the channel. Smash that like button for me. Hit the notification bell if you like, but also leave me a comment in the comment section down below, as doing that does help me connect with your energy more, even though, you know, regardless as to whatever profile photo you have or whatever your name is, by you leaving a comment, it definitely leaves an energetic stamp on the reading, on the video, and that helps me connect with you when I read through the comments. So yeah, get engaged with the channel, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. But also, Ophiuchus, if you would like a personal reading from me, which would be ideal in terms of your own personal situation, I am definitely available for that. Check the description box below where I list the readings that I offer and my email address. Shoot me an email letting me know you're interested, and I will be more than pleased as punch to get you all hooked up, yeah? All right, Ophiuchus, let's get into this. Let me give this one more shuffle here, and we will see what messages Spirit has for you at this time. I am seeing a purple energy, which is leading me to the energies of the High Priestess, higher awareness. I just really get this feeling, Ophiuchus, that for you specifically, or really what I want to say is, what I'm channeling is for the collective of Ophiuchans that I read for regularly, even those of you that seem to find yourself here every once in a while, intermittently, or just if you're new to the channel, especially if you're new to the channel. Hi, my name is Eric, it's nice to meet you. But what I'm picking up on for this collective of Ophiuchans that I regularly read for, I feel like you guys are very much in tuned, very naturally, you find yourselves in tune with universal laws, spiritual awareness. These are the things that I'm hearing. So, you know, these are overarching, you know, umbrella topics. So this really could be anything. I just feel like you guys are very spiritually aware or just spiritually focused. And that would make sense if you are at least interested in understanding or coming in contact with or aligning with the energies Ophiuchus or if you have an actual Ophiuchus placement that you find yourself exploring now, you know, continuing to vibe with and everything like that. I personally feel like that is also an indication of some sort of higher awareness or spiritual proclivity, because those that are still, well, mainly those that are still associated or aligning with tropical or Western mainstream astrology. Not to say that they're not spiritually aware as well, or maybe even spiritually focused, but within that system and even within certain sidereal systems outside of true sidereal astrology, which is what I practice here on this channel, many people don't even acknowledge and or even read for the sign of Ophiuchus. So this is making sense to me. All of this put together is making sense to me as to why you would have some sort of spiritual or higher awareness type of proclivity. Even if you just find yourself curious about it, I feel like there's something within you that's nudging you here to express or to explore these things, okay? Now, I'm not really getting a message for you in terms of that. That's just what I'm feeling for your energy at this time. What I'm feeling for your energy at this time, and I'm just talking through that as I'm connecting with you, okay? I don't know if that's really going to have anything specific to do with your reading, but we will see right now, yeah? So let's get into these cards. So what messages do we have for my Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node at this time, please, Spirit? First card you have is the Page of Pentacles, okay? What's going on for Ophiuchus at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. We do have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. We have Page of Swords upright. Okay, but I do want to point out that it did come out here kind of sideways, and I feel like that's relevant. Anything else for Ophiuchus? And then you have the Two of Swords. Interesting. Okay, overall energy. Interesting. Overall energy for you at this time, Ophiuchus, is the Four of Pentacles, but then underneath the Four of Pentacles, there's the High Priestess. Okay, so it seems that I'm hearing spiritual proclivity. Spiritual proclivity, or at least there's a level of curiousness. I'm definitely going to say there's a level of curiousness here for you in your life. And that is also where I'm feeling this purple energy of representing higher awareness, higher wisdom, spiritual understanding, spiritual teachings, all that woo-woo type of stuff. That's where I'm seeing, that's why I'm seeing, I guess, this purple energy for you. So, okay, obviously now at this point, what I was talking about initially here does have relevancy to this reading, does have something to do with this reading here. So what I'm getting from this Ophiuchus, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles reversed, but the Page of Swords and the Two of Swords. I feel like you are about to start a new life for yourself, or start some sort of new physical path for you, a new conscious path, I want to say, with this Page of Pentacles here. Overall energy is the Four of Pentacles. I do feel like this is representing something that you need to, or at least are wanting to be letting go of. Okay, now the Eight of Pentacles is reversed here. I don't think this is bad. Actually, I'm not seeing this as bad. What I'm seeing here is that you have some sort of desire, I will say, to start some new path in your life, to go in a new direction, maybe even to start some sort of new physical practice. This could be a spiritual practice, but whatever this is for you, it has physical connotations to it with this Page of Pentacles here, okay? And then the Eight of Pentacles, which is reversed, is looking like the work, the effort, the consistent effort that you would need to put in, that you're actually looking to put in here, into whatever new practice or new way of life, new physical reality that it is you want to either develop or step into with this Page of Pentacles. Now with that, you have the Page of Swords, which to me is speaking to the curiosity. Okay, this Page of Swords is speaking to you doing some sort of research, or you being inquisitive in terms of what this whole new cycle is for you. So for some of you, you guys are researching, let's say, you want to start a new exercise regimen, or maybe a new diet, something like that. That could be what this is, but take it as it resonates. This could just be a hypothetical example. Say you want to start a new diet or a new workout regimen. In that case, the Page of Swords would represent you doing the research to find out, to see what's out there, okay? To see what your options are, to see to do the research to understand maybe what would be the best practice for you, or at least to find what practice really would align with you the most, okay? That's what I'm seeing this inquisitive energy of the Page of Swords as. And then followed by that, you have the Two of Swords. It seems here that you're coming out of some sort of blindness, Two of Swords, maybe even a level of denial. Now, another hypothetical way that I'm understanding this energy for you, again, this is a general reading, so this could just be purely hypothetical, or maybe this is actually what you're resonating with, or how this reading or this energy is resonating for you. But what I'm also seeing here is like what I mentioned in the beginning of the reading, of how there are certain astrologers within even the sidereal astrology side of things, and then also in, like, we'll say Western tropical, mainly because that's mainly the audience that I read and channel for, but also even Vedic astrologers, whatever. But specifically even the sidereal astrologers. Many people still to this day, don't even acknowledge Ophiuchus, let alone read for them or read for that energy. And maybe they do acknowledge Ophiuchus, but there are some astrologers, some practitioners here that just don't read for that energy. But you And so, okay, so in relation to this energy that I'm feeling here, this could be an energy of someone breaking out of that level of blindness or denial, Two of Swords, and are actually starting to look or search or do research or gain information, or are inquisitive, desiring of information to actually start that practice of acknowledging Ophiuchian energy or reading for Ophiuchian energy, and effectively releasing something, some sort of foundation or some sort of stronghold they may have had, in terms of not even acknowledging or even being aware that Ophiuchus actually exists, and it is in fact a part of our the zodiac cycle. Like the sun actually does pass through the constellation of Ophiuchus, okay? Again, hypothetical, potentially, take it as it resonates, but that's what this inquisitive energy, this new desire to take a new direction or to start a new life for yourself, or maybe even to start a new practice, that's kind of how this is feeling for me. Again, take it as it resonates. But I could actually be channeling for or speaking to an individual that is new to the energies of Ophiuchus. And maybe you're doing research and just are watching a bunch of Ophiuchus readings to see what's going on with the Ophiuchus collective, and maybe try and catch a glimpse of what Ophiuchus energy is, start to align with the energetic signature of Ophiuchus for you to understand it. Or maybe you have just come across the fact, or you've just realized that you actually do have an Ophiuchian placement. And so now you're kind of like, okay, I never knew about this, Two of Swords, so Page of Swords, what's this all about? And then that's also, okay, again, hypothetical, potentially, take it as it resonates. Whatever this is for you here, I'm hearing it's questioning, or it's calling into question the foundation you have had all along. Four of Pentacles, okay? Hold on, guys. I have seemed to have drank too much coffee so far. Give me a second. Okay, cool. So let's go deeper. Yeah, let's get some clarity here for you, Ophiuchus. I want to start with this Page of Pentacles. Clarify this Page of Pentacles for my Ophiuchans, please, Spirit. Clarify the Page of Pentacles for Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. We have the Six of Pentacles here, okay? Clarify the Page of Pentacles, please. There's definitely a desire for reciprocity here. It does, yes. Interesting. You have the King of Swords reversed, and then you have the King of Pentacles upright. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so there may be some remorse involved with this situation. There may even be some regret in terms of maybe not acknowledging whatever this situation has been for you here. I'm going to keep up with the analogy of saying allowing Ophiuchus to become part of your conscious reality, a part of your conscious process, or maybe even a part of your astrological practice or studies, okay? But again, take this as it resonates. This could be literally anything for you, okay? But I am picking up on a level of remorse for potentially not acknowledging what this actual reality is, or maybe even not being aware of this new pathway, or this new studies, this new line of studies, or this new practice you want to put into place, whatever the Page of Pentacles represents for you, a new direction, something new that you want to start in the physical sense, maybe even commit to. Okay, you have the Six of Pentacles here, which is the first card that came out for this to clarify the Page of Pentacles. And this is really where I'm getting a level of regret and or remorse. And then with that, to clarify even more, is this King of Swords reversed. So there seems to have been some sort of reality here that was very well rooted. King of Pentacles upright was very well rooted, was very fixed, okay, very fixed. I'm getting that from the King of Pentacles. Now, the kings do represent fixed energies, while the Queen of Wands here represents cardinal energies. Cardinal energies are the energies that will go in new directions, that will try new things, that will blaze new paths, that will take the path less traveled. The King of Pentacles here, or the fixed signs, would be those energies that, maybe for lack of a better term, keep up with the status quo. Okay, I feel like the reason your desire, Ophiuchus, to start a new path or to gain a new understanding, that could very well be it. So like the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords could represent an energy of being inquisitive and wanting to learn, and then being in that process, Page of Pentacles, of doing the studying, okay, to become proficient in this, whatever this is, or just to be able to understand it. It seems that the reason why you're wanting to start this new path, Page of Pentacles, is because there has been a lack of reciprocity. I really want to say a lack of acknowledgement, because you, okay, well, I'm talking to you. So you, as the King of Pentacles, may have very much been in alignment with the status quo. King of Swords reversed, not open to the possibilities, or not open to, not being objective, not being willing to look at the situation and say, okay, wait, maybe there's more to this than I am aware of, or maybe there's more to this than what was told to me. The King of Swords reversed feels like the type of energy that would just take whatever someone says to them verbatim or as truth, especially if it's something that has been long-standing, and not question it. But the King of Swords upright, in terms of this situation, would be inquisitive, would be like, okay, well, wait a second. That's your side of the equation, or that's one side of the story. What's the other side? Are there even any more sides to the story? See? Okay, so that's kind of where I do feel like there is a little bit of remorse. I just heard lacking in responsibility, maybe personal responsibility. Spirit is saying, in terms of the responsibility they were referring to, it's your responsibility to choose for yourself, to do your own research, to understand something intrinsically for your own self, instead of just taking whatever someone wants to say about it, or whatever someone, quite frankly, someone's opinion might be about the situation, okay? This is good. And then overall energy, as I said, is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands would represent that energy of trailblazing. So I definitely feel like, Ophiuchus, there is a desire to do something new, but I don't necessarily think you're taking action yet. You are in a moment right now with this Queen of Wands energy. You are in a moment right now of cultivating an energetic awareness of this situation, so that you can, I'd say, assess how that feels for you, and then work on being, or perfecting, or fine-tuning that alignment to receive more of what it is you want out of this situation to come towards you. But that's where this inquisitive energy comes from, because you have to find out about the situation. You have to learn about the situation first. You have to do your research on it first and approach it from a King of Swords upright type of energy. That is very important for you right now with Ophiuchus. Whatever this is for you, you are needing to approach this situation from an objective and open mind, an objective point of view and an open mind, okay? And then in terms of learning about this situation, see how that resonates for you, see how that feels for you, and then help that, or then allow that to help you fine tune your alignment in terms of what it is you want to attract towards you, Queen of Wands energy, to then later take action towards with the King of Wands energy once those situations or opportunities present themselves to you, yeah? Okay, this is really good. Let's move forward here. I want to clarify the Page of Swords next. Clarify the Page of Swords for my Ophiuchans, please, Spirit. What is this Page of Swords energy? It's the Sun to start with. Excellent. Awareness, bright new opportunities. This may even be like a your mind is blown type of situation. Nine of Cups, that's excellent. Okay, so whatever this is that you are looking into, that you are finding out about, that you are doing research on, first and foremost, Ophiuchus, I will say that there is a level of happiness and contentment that this brings you. It may even be just a level of ease. It may be the way, whatever path or new direction or new thing you want to start, new practice you want to start, brings a level of greater ease into your life, brings a level of greater contentment, maybe even wish fulfillment on the everyday, mundane, day-to-day level. And then from there, this is where you're going to be manifesting from. The magician. There is something about what it is you are learning, or at least inquisitive of right now, that just feels so pleasurable. This may be a big life-changing aspect or element for you. Maybe even at the very least, whatever this practice is, it seems to be bringing more, again, like I said, ease into your life. It's making your life easier. It's making things flow easier. It's bringing you opportunities to feel happy and content and good just overall about it. And it's from here that it seems that you want to be manifesting. Even if you're not in this place right now of having crossed the line of starting to look for or research this, even if this is off into the future for you, Ophiuchus, I feel like whatever this is that you're going to be learning about here, it's really going to blow your mind, and it's really going to make you happy in some way. And it's really that, and from there, you have the sun. It's going to encourage you to pursue this more. It's going to encourage you to manifest from this place of awareness more. Okay, it's going to cause you to want to engage in this, whatever this situation or circumstance or topic is for you, even more. Okay, glass card that you have here to clarify is the Five of Cups. That's interesting. But then overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles again. This is really going to help you break free from some sort of impacted foundation. Maybe even a way of life. I'm definitely getting a way of life here for some of you, but it's really going to help you release that. So yes, while this is beautiful, bright, happy, sunny energy that really feels like it's going to be encouraging you to manifest more of this, there will be, in fact, a grieving period as you release the old to make space for the new. Now, I will also say that for some of you here, this kind of feels like a tower moment. The tower is not here. Maybe we will get the tower. Maybe it'll come out with the Two of Swords, but I'm feeling the strength of the tower in the sun, actually, because the sun represents bright, happy, beautiful things. It's the most optimistic card in the deck. It represents abundance, joy, happiness, and fun. It also represents energies of Leo, right? Expressiveness and all that kind of stuff. But also, the sun is a luminary, which means that it brings awareness. There are many, if you read The Law of One, which is a book that was written, and it's a big message that was channeled from an entity, a collective consciousness that goes by the name of Ra, R-A, as in like literally like Ra, like the sun god, right? Within that channeling called The Law of One, Ra speaks of the sun or any solar entity, but like our sun here, as being a being really that transmits encoding and knowledge and awareness and wisdom here. So that's another example of how the sun is an illuminary in which it will bring awareness towards you. But this is very, very powerful stuff, okay? Often when the sun brings some awareness to you like this, it can seem like you're getting sunburned to varying degrees, of course. But that sunburn, so to speak, is really one of the best burns for you. Yes, it may be painful in the moment, but it brings you awareness that can completely change your life. So while yes, so you could see this, whatever it is you're learning here, Ophiuchus, or whatever it is you're about to research or dive into, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because on one side, it liberates you, it cuts you free from something that you've been holding on to that may end up or may be at this point fairly detrimental to you. But on the same side, it is cutting something. So there's going to have to be something to be released. Something's going to have to be released. You're going to have to grieve something. There's going to be a mourning period potentially, but I don't feel like it's going to last too long, and I don't feel like it's going to be too bad, because ultimately the awareness that you're coming into, Ophiuchus, is much better for you at this point. Okay. Clarify the Two of Swords. What's the Two of Swords for my Ophiuchans, please, Spirit? Ace of Pentacles reverse. This definitely does feel like a refusal to take a new step or to start a new process. I do see this Ace of Pentacles here as the same pentacle that this Page of Pentacles is holding. Now, keep in mind, guys, we are talking about, in terms of this Two of Swords, we're talking about either a sense of denial or a lacking in just purely, you know, innocent, lacking in awareness of something, which created the inability to actually take advantage of or take action in terms of that, whatever this awareness would be for you, okay? So this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, to start off with clarifying the Two of Swords, it's not necessarily bad. It's just saying that either a level of denial or a sense of lacking in awareness, however innocent or uninnocent that may be, it's this lack of awareness or this denial that has kept you from starting this new journey, from taking this new path, from planting this new seed that you would then work on Eight of Pentacles with later on, okay? Clarify the Two of Swords, please. Queen of Cups now, okay. Knight of Wands, okay. Okay. And then the Emperor to the Hierophant. Ooh. And then we're back. Excuse me. Then we're back to the Queen of Wands again. So this is really a matter of what your choice, what it is you choose to be in alignment with. And I know you can't really see this, so let me move these over a little bit. Okay, but clarifying this Two of Swords here, you do have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor to the Hierophant. So here you go. I want to start here, because this is your moment of standing up and choosing. So there is some sort of status quo represented by the Hierophant, or some sort of dogma, collective belief systems, societal belief systems, whatnot, whatever, or maybe just institution. You could see, I guess you could see, if we're keeping with the analogy of, you know, astrology here, and how some individuals don't even read or let alone read for or acknowledge Ophiuchus, that could be seen as these astrology systems or whatnot. This could be seen as an institution, okay? But here it seems that whatever this institutionalized or, you know, set in stone energy we have here, or you have here, Ophiuchus, with this Hierophant, you are stepping up as the Emperor and making a choice for yourself to go in a direction that you are passionate about, Knight of Wands, because of a level of compassionate energy. Queen of Cups. I get a very strong compassionate energy for this. And what I'm hearing for that is enough compassion, or feeling compassionate enough for something to see it for what it is, to investigate, to look deeper, okay? That's what the Queen of Cups can represent. I mean, I understand that this, you know, the cups is like emotions and all that, but the thing about the Queen of Cups is she is looking deep into that cup, okay? She is very intently observing the emotions in that cup, or her emotions. So meaning she knows her emotions inside and out. Okay, she's very proficient in that. And because she knows her emotions inside and out, that helps her be empathic towards others, to be able to understand other people's and even pick up on other people's emotions. The Queen of Cups can represent empathic ability. But what I'm getting with this, Ophiuchus, is you are having enough compassion, I'll just say, you're having enough compassion to look deeper into the situation, which is something you are definitely either inspired to do or just feeling extremely enthusiastic about, that may actually fly in the face of whatever the status quo or institutionalized situational energies you have going on for you. That flies right in the face, is like maybe even the exact opposite of whatever the institution has to say about it. Okay, the antithesis of that. But you showing up as the Emperor here in relation to the Hierophant, you are saying, no, I make the rules for my life. I want to investigate this, and I want to decide for myself. Good for you, Ophiuchus. Good for you. Finally, let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. What's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse for Ophiuchus? You really are the authority here, Ophiuchus. It's your friggin' life, man. Like, I mean, if you choose to, you can live your life under the guidance, under the laws, restrictions, whatnot, whatever you want to call it, of the Hierophant, of the institutions. You can do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But also you have the choice to blaze your own trail. Now, this is the Emperor here. This is, again, masculine energy, so that means that this is fixed energy here. But the thing about the Emperor is that he makes the rules for himself and his domain. No one else can tell him what he can or cannot do. It's not their place. It's not their role. He is the master of his own reality. He is the CEO of his life. So you're standing in a strong place of power here, and it is absolutely your right to choose. That is a very common theme for the collective this month, or for these messages that are coming through at this time for the whole collective, okay? You're actively taking on a role within your right to choose, all right? Now, clarifying this Eight of Pentacles, first card we have is the Five of Pentacles, okay? Clarify the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, please. For Ophiuchus. The Knight of Swords just wanted to come out, but it didn't. And then you have the Ten of Cups here. Okay. Overall energy is the Four of Swords. So initially, Ophiuchus, I was seeing this Eight of Pentacles in reverse as potential work that you could be doing. I wasn't necessarily seeing it as being blocked. I was just seeing it at first as a process that you're a process or a method or whatever that maybe you're not aware of yet, or you don't understand yet, or you need to learn about, you need to read up on before you can start to actually execute that. But now, clarifying this, I am seeing a level of blockage here. Okay, so what you have to clarify the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is the Five of Pentacles, which does represent lack mentality in a way, a feeling left out in the cold, poverty of some sort, whether that be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatnot, whatever. And then you have that with the Ten of Cups. And what I get with this, Ophiuchus, is that a blockage here is, in fact, you not feeling, it's weird. How do I describe this? There's something about a collective energy. Ten of Cups. Yes, the Ten of Cups can represent your emotional wish fulfillment, ultimately what you ultimately desire emotionally. But the Ten of Cups can also represent those desires and emotional fulfillment and emotional wishes of the collective or a group of people around you. And it does feel like there is something about the collective group understanding or feeling surrounding this that is making you feel like you're not good enough or you're not worthy enough to pursue this. This may be something considered to be, at least, so wildly, what's the word I want to use here? Wildly out of the ordinary or out of the norm, or something that is collectively misunderstood or not even acknowledged at all, that's making you question whether or not you could actually do this. But you can. You absolutely can. If you are feeling inspired to go in this direction, if you are feeling inspired to do this research, whether it is just to learn about something or whether it's to begin a specific practice associated with this situation, just the sheer fact that you are inspired to do this, Knight of Wands here, just the sheer fact that you are inspired to do this would indicate to you that you have some sort of ability here, or you can develop some sort of ability here, or you can make this work. You would not be filled with the inspiration by the universe from this higher awareness or higher source or higher power, the high priestess purple energy I was seeing for you. You would not be filled with this inspiration if you were not meant to experience this or develop this or do this in some way, if you were not capable of it, but you are. Okay, do not allow the collective understandings of this so far, how minuscule or how minor that may be, or even the collective feelings towards this, the collective sentiment towards this, the collective thought process towards this, to derail anything that you individually, as a sovereign being or as the CEO of your life, the Emperor, do not allow that to derail you at all. And then that's where the Four of Swords comes in. Stay clear and open-minded. Understand that you can do this. You are capable of this. So do not allow this energy to stop you from moving forward with your practice, or even, I'm hearing, taking this leap of faith, okay? Closing message for you, Ophiuchus, in terms of this situation here. First card you have is the Eight of Swords reversed. That is awesome. And I will say, Ophiuchus, the Eight of Swords has been coming out consistently for the whole collective as I've been doing the readings this month. And this is all about liberation, a liberating process. Almost all of the signs are going through this no, actually, I would say damn near all the signs are going through this right now in some way, shape, or form. You are no different. Eight of Swords reversed. Release from some sort of mental prison. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, there's that sovereign energy. Free thinker. You have a mind of your own. You stand on your own. You can choose for yourself. You can decide for yourself. Okay, with that, you have the Ten of Swords here. Beautiful, beautiful. And, ooh, the King of Cups. But the King of Cups is reversed. And then you have the Ten of Wands as the overall energy. Okay, I don't think the King of Cups is in reverse is actually a bad thing for you, Ophiuchus. I feel like the King of Cups reversed represents a process that you are undergoing to gain more, I want to say, spiritual awareness, okay? But also to gain more emotional strength. I feel like you are developing into this, ultimately throughout this process, you will be developing into a more proficient level of King of Cups types of energy, which is emotional availability, emotional strength, emotional maturity, emotional foundation, the ability to weather any raging emotional storm that may be around you and to not be knocked off your throne. I feel like this is what you are in the process of developing. Take it as it resonates. But you are, in fact, breaking out of some sort of mental confinement. Again, the Eight of Swords could represent something as minor as just not being aware of something, into a level of independence and sovereignty with the Nine of Pentacles, to be a free thinker, to stand on your own, to have a mind of your own, to make decisions for your own self, and effectively ending some sort of terrible or painful or long-standing difficult situation, the Ten of Swords. And also, I mean, again, this doesn't have to be so extreme as it normally would be represented as. I mean, obviously, this is pretty extreme here. Either this person is wrapped up and bound and surrounded by a bunch of really sharp swords and they're blindfolded so they can't even see what they're doing or what's going on, or you're at this Ten of Swords space where you have 10 swords, like literally this person is dead with 10 swords in their body, okay? It doesn't have to be that extreme It doesn't have to be that extreme. It doesn't even really have to be that painful. What this could be representing here is a mental blockage or mental restriction. And it's represented here as, say, coming to an end in terms of the Ten of Swords, because this release of this restriction, Ophiuchus, feels like it's extremely liberating. And it feels like your life is becoming so much easier because of this. Ultimately, at the bottom of the deck, wow, okay, you have the Ten of Wands. You have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which, again, feels like an end of a cycle. It does specifically feel like the end of carrying certain burdens that were put upon you, pressed upon you by whatever this Hierophant energy represents for you. And then when I picked up the deck, it split, and it split to the Six of Swords. You are this is absolutely making your life way, way easier, Ophiuchus, and that's awesome. Congratulations to you, yeah? I encourage you to continue to follow this path and do your explorations, your research for yourself, and to be a free thinker, to be an independent mind, yes? Beautiful. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. Definitely make sure to smash that like button for me. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Subscribe and hit that notification bell to get all the notifications if you feel so inclined and have not done so already. If you would like a personal reading with me, check the information in the description box below. Find my email address. Shoot me an email. Let me know you're interested and I'll get you all hooked up. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic month, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading very, very soon. Yes? Beautimus. Bye.